Good afternoon, this is Paul. The inherent problem with selling decent cars, selling sports cars, supercars, interesting cars, is that every now and again a car comes through and you just would love to have it yourself. Unfortunately, that would mean having hugely deep pockets, which I don't have. But this is one of those cars. This is a Porsche 992 Targa 4S PDK. I'd like to show you around. So it's in aventurine green. It looks a bit grey from the camera angle, but I can see very well that this is a green car. And if I just home into the paintwork, it's a beautifully metallic colour. Really, really nice finish. And it just gives the car a really nice line, because it's got enough colour that it shows the shape of the car. Whites and blacks can flatten out the curves, but not so. It just works. And I really love the silver wheels. It's got the Carrera S wheels, and the silver on the wheels I think complements the silver rollover bar really well. Of course, some people would potentially have them done in black, and yes, you could wrap the rollover hoop in black as well, but it's all down to taste, and I quite like the silver myself. And then you can see you've got the chrome. I'll just tap that, there we go, Targa insignia on the back, and then you've got the silver chrome decals on the back as well. And if you look here, you can see you've got privacy or sun protection glass on the clamshell. So that's going to help just help keep the car cool, and it looks rather cool at the same time. Now if you look at the wheels, behind the wheels you've got vented discs, and then you've got these big red calipers. So they are big brakes. They are designed to stop the car really well, because of course it's not the slowest car in the world. You've got the LED Porsche lamps with the Porsche dynamic light system, so they are brilliant in unlit areas, especially in unlit areas. So I'm going to keep coming into this colour because that is rather pretty. It's a really nice shade. Really nice shade of green. So moving to the inside. Now one thing that I can see quite clearly here, hopefully you can, is there's a Porsche insignia on the floor, and that's coming from the bottom of the door. Now that's a puddle light. So it's a door courtesy light, but what it does is it highlights puddles. So if you're getting out of the car at night and it's been raining and there's a puddle, it'll forewarn you by giving a reflection from the water, so you don't end up with wet feet. You've got the memory function for the seats. Now you've got the 14-way electric seats, and what that means is you've got a base of the seat moves backwards and forwards with that button. You've got the back of the seat which moves backwards and forwards with that button. You have lumbar support here, and then this front rocker switch moves this pad in and out like that. So whether you're tall or not, or short, it doesn't matter. You can always find a sitting position that works for you. Now moving towards the inside, I can show you that we have keyless start. Of course, all your lamps and what have you are all there as well. And the multifunction steering wheel, I'll turn the engine on in a second. You've got the sports chrono package, which gives you a lap timer and a digital clock. You've got the PDK automatic gearbox, heated seats on both sides, cup holder, of course that comes out. There is another fitting in there. You can just have a little space in there if you want to. Cruise control. So if I put my foot on the brake and turn this as if it's the key, you can hear the engine leaps into action. Dashboard lights up. Now I'm just going to show you here, underneath there, if I push that button, you will see, just turn the ignition off. Heated steering wheel switched on, press it again, heated steering wheel switched off. That's a really nice feature. Lots of people laugh, but you get to the winter and have a heated steering wheel, it's fabulous. Now this, I'm going to turn this is drive mode, and then you can show here this on normal, sport, sport plus, individual. So you have customizable driving styles. Now when the engine comes off a cold cycle, you'll hear the difference in a minute. And then the center button, when it comes off cold cycle, I'll show you. There we go. Now we're off of cold cycle. So if I now turn that from normal to sport plus, individual, actually it's this button here that's going to show you the difference. You've also got this button here, which if I press it, gives you sports response. Now what that does is that will give you everything on sports attack mode for a period of 20 seconds. So if you're driving along and you've got a load of cars in front of you and you want to overtake them and you want to have everything that the car's got, just without having to fiddle around with any buttons, just press that one button, put your foot down, and the car will deliver. So I'm just going to turn it off so I don't get absolutely gassed. So and then we've got this nice digital dashboard in here, which works really well. It's touchscreen. It does have Apple CarPlay as well. You can see there we've got a decent sized navigation screen, media, Bluetooth phone system, car, climate control, all nice, easy and customizable. Showing 18,772 miles on the clock currently. As I say, it's just a lovely, lovely thing. The leather's in lovely condition. You've got this nice bolster here that keeps you upright. Nice perforated leather, which is a bit cooler in the summer. And if I press this, then here we have all your USB, SD cards and what have you, all tucked away in there. Cruise control, and then your paddle. So the left paddle changes down through the gears with that minus sign, and the plus sign there changes up through the gears, so you can drive it manually or with the paddles, or just leave it automatic depending on what your preference is. So a great car all round. Lovely to be able to have that roof off. The roof function is very cool. You do have rear seats. They're not the biggest seats in the world, but they are there, and they do have proper seat belts and ISOFIX points as well in the corners. So if you've got small children, yeah, ideal. Adults, at a squish. And of course, the reason I'm doing a video inside rather than outside is because the weather isn't what it could be. So it's not absolutely wonderful for this time of the year. Which is why, with the press of a button, with the key, I can set in motion this wonderful operation of the roof. Fabulous. So if you are in a typical British summer where 1 minute it's really hot and warm and next minute it's wet and windy and cold, you can go from convertible to hardtop in a very, very short space of time. So I hope you like the car. I hope you like the video and find the video useful. If you'd like to know more about the car, please visit our website, www.bramshawebv.com. Pop us an email or a text or a WhatsApp, or pick up the phone and give us a call. We'd love to talk to you about it. Thanks for watching.